Today we're playing with our 1985 Toyota MR2, but we are not actually here to talk about the MR2. We're here to talk about car covers, specifically our new cover from carcovers.com. It just got here, we put it on the car, it looks good, and we wanted to take a minute to explain why we use car covers in our garage, how we pick car covers, and why we picked this one for this car. So why do we use covers in the garage? You know, we have room to keep our cars, they don't sit out in the rain or anything, but we use covers because, as you can see, this is a working garage. Our lathe is right there, we have plasma cutter and welder over there, we are constantly working on things, and all of that work makes dust and dirt and sparks and bad things that you don't want going on to your paint, even if your paint isn't perfect, and let's be honest, this isn't. So we always keep our cars covered when they're parked off to the side, when we're not actively driving them. There's a few different kinds of car covers. There's indoor-only covers, there are kind of mild outdoor covers, and then there are like heavy-duty, park your car in the snow, all-winter covers. We tend to go for kind of the heavier end of the spectrum. Here we've got a cover from carcovers.com, and this is the Platinum 5L outdoor car cover. You'll notice it's shiny, so it reflects heat and UV radiation. It's a nice thick material that's water resistant but still breathable, and then it's got a fleece lining on the inside here. Why do we have an outdoor cover inside? Because this thickness and all these, this weight prevents us from denting the car, prevents things from hurting the car. It adds that extra layer of protection. There is a downside, it's a little more expensive, it's a little heavier, but because we aren't carrying it around every day, we're not that worried about the weight or the extra heft. There's a couple different ways to fit a car cover to a car. Different manufacturers will have different nomenclature and different names for them, but basically there are universal fit covers, there are semi-custom covers, and then there are custom fit covers. Universal covers, they look like big trash bags. You can find them at Walmart or similar places, and they are basically roughly the right shape and length for a car. They don't really fit well at all. We're not fans of those because as the wind picks them up or you're moving a car around or something, they flap against the paint and that'll make scratches, and that's bad. Custom fit car covers on the other end of the spectrum are cut like a fine suit for your car. They are exactly the right shape and size, and they basically hug the car like a glove. We're big fans of those, but they can be expensive, somewhere between $400 and $600 depending on quality and brand and that sort of thing. But we're big fans of the third option, which is somewhere in the middle, called a semi-custom fit cover. And what that is basically a cover that isn't perfectly fit for your exact car. It might fit a few different models, or it might fit a range of sizes, but they're much cheaper because they don't have to be individually cut and sewn for every single make and model. So we've got one on our MR2 right now. This is a semi-custom cover from carcovers.com, and as you can see, there's a little bit of extra bagginess somewhere. It's not perfect. We wouldn't leave this outside in a hurricane, but it's about half the price of a fully custom cover and still fits pretty well and isn't dragging on the ground or leaving a ton of space for air or anything. So we're big fans of semi-custom fit covers for inside storage like this. One thing most people don't realize is that a car cover is only as good as the person using it and your processes when you're putting it on and off. Before you put a car cover on your car, you can't just pull in from a drive, throw it on, call it done. If you're washing your car, you wouldn't drop the wash mitt in the dirt and then rub it on your paint. A car cover is just like that. So it's important that it only touches clean, dry paint, and you keep it as clean and dry as possible. Every time we're going to put a cover on a car, we want to start by wiping down the entire car with quick detail and a microfiber rag. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking for Pebble Beach level detailing here, but we do want to get all of the dirt and grime off the paint and get a nice clean surface. Once you've got your paint clean and dry, make sure that you get anything that's going to catch the cover on the car put away. Fold in your mirrors, retract your antenna, close all of your sunroofs and windows and that sort of thing. You want to make the car as smooth as possible so you're not catching the cover on anything unnecessarily. Next, it's important to be very careful taking the cover out of its storage bag, and yes, you need a storage bag, don't just wad it up in a corner. Make sure you don't let the cover touch the ground, make sure you only let the inner softer area of the cover touch your paint instead of the outside that has been touching who knows what. And then you want to just roll the cover onto the car, making sure you're not introducing any other contaminants or rubbing it on the ground, anything like that. Once you get it rolled out over the car, You want to kind of cinch it down, make sure the elastic front and rear is tight, and get the cover as taut as possible on the car. It's going to touch your paint no matter what. Don't try and create any distance there. You want it nice and tight so it can't flap against the paint. That's where scratches really come from. Hopefully we could help you choose a car cover, use it correctly, and at the end of the day, keep your classics safe, whether it's in the garage or outside. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can learn more at classicmotorsports.com.
Support brands that support classic motorsports. Get your chemical solutions from CRC Industries. Visit crcindustries.com to learn more.